So what shall it be? Do you join the unity?
Happy birthday.
If you were fortunate enough to be alive during the 1980s, then you've probably heard of ShowBiz Pizza Place. If not, ShowBiz Pizza Place was a family entertainment restaurant arcade that housed animatronic entertainment, that being the Rock-afire explosion. However, with how long ago ShowBiz Pizza existed, a lot of stuff like show tapes, footage, and even whole animatronics and locations are lost media. So in today's video, I'll be going over some lost media from ShowBiz Pizza Place. Before I start the video though, I want to give credit and a shout out to my good friend Yo-Yo Boy. He's a big inspiration for this video and his content is really good, so please go check him out. But without further ado, let's get into the first piece of lost media.
Be with.
Our first piece of lost media deals with a different type of bear, Yogi Bear. This may come off as confusing because why would ShowBiz want to have Yogi Bear in replacement of their main mascot? Well, in 1987, ShowBiz wanted to phase out the Rock-afire explosion in favor of licensed characters to appeal to a wider audience, and this was also due to internal conflicts with creative engineering. Eventually, ShowBiz settled on Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. The way they implemented this was by retrofitting Billy Bob's stage into Jellystone Park. Props on the stage would be pine trees and a picnic basket. One major change added to the stage, though, was Billy Bob being removed. However, Looney Bird stayed and became Boo Boo. Rolf was also moved to stage left and was retrofitted to become Yogi Bear, replacing Billy Bob's spot. And Earl? I don't know, he's probably thrown away or something, I don't really care. One weird thing though is that the current and valence artwork for Billy Bob and Looney Bird were left in place. Overall, this stage was a stepping stone in the eventual staircase that led to concept unification. A question you might be asking yourself though is, what makes this lost media? Well, it's because no footage has ever been found of this stage. Thankfully though, we do have a show tape that was found back in 2020. I'll go ahead and play some clips from it because it's really funny.
Everything? Are you out there, Mr. Ranger, sir? Nuts, twigs, and berries. Sheesh.
But anyways, no footage has ever been found. However, this show tape does give a little insight of what it could have possibly been like. Sadly, even to this present day, no footage has ever been found, and I likely doubt it will. But hey, you never know, maybe one of you have footage of it. Maybe this video will bring a little more insight to this topic. Anyways, let's get on to the next piece of lost media. If you are a fan of El Supersonic like I am, then this next segment will sound familiar. In one of his most recent videos, he talks about a piece from ShowBiz Pizza that was found. A lost show tape of an event called Junk Day that took place across ShowBiz Pizzas across the nation in the 1980s. If this doesn't ring any bells, don't worry, because at first I didn't even know about this. During the mid-80s, a trial event called Junk Day occurred. It was created after the intense success of the Crazy Colander Head movement. The event was strange, to say the least, as it required guests to bring in trash that would be placed on the walls of the establishment. In return, guests would receive tokens and prizes including plushies, records, and etc. Safe to say, this did not go down well. Guests did not know of any regulations to what trash they could and couldn't bring, so many guests brought trash such as dirty trash bags, rotten food, and it is rumored that a guest brought their child's dirty diaper. Yeah, safe to say this did not stick around. Of course, all this was a severe health hazard. This event was quickly shut down. For a long time, this event was counted to only be a rumor, and it pretty much stayed this way all the way up until 2025, where a lost show tape for this event was actually found in an abandoned arcade. In this arcade lied a collection of show tapes and reels, and lo and behold, a show tape of Junk Day was discovered. But now that a show tape has been found for this event, there remains one more question. That being, is there any footage of this event? Well, this leads us into the lost media we'll be talking about today. The lost media in question being the footage of this event. As far as we know, no footage has ever been found at this junky event. See what I did there? Shut up! The only real evidence of this event, besides the lost show tape, is a short segment of a ShowBiz Pizza Halloween advertisement where hubcaps are seen plastered on a wall. The last piece of evidence is a photo taken at the Fort Worth, Texas location before 1985, where multiple pieces of discarded junk can be seen behind Billy Bob. Overall, these pieces of media are the only real evidence of this event. In summary, I'm really shocked that executives at a big corporation like ShowBiz would think it'd be a good idea to let people bring trash into a food establishment and believe there'd be no issues. Anyways, let's get into the next and final piece of lost media. Our next piece of lost media is an interesting one, that being because it actually wasn't a ShowBiz Pizza. What we will be talking about today is Funtime Pizza in McAllen, Texas. If this sounds familiar, that'll be because Younger Boy covered this location, but I just want to go ahead and go over it again because it's such an interesting topic in my own opinion. Funtime Pizza was a family entertainment restaurant that existed from around 1989 to the early 1990s. It was likely 1994 when it closed. Funtime Pizza featured a mini Rockafire stage, meaning that there were only few of the Rockafire characters from the band on the stage, that being Mitzi, Looney Bird, Fats, and the Triple B himself, Billy Bob Broccoli. One interesting thing though is that they featured a really rare animatronic, that being the King, which was an animatronic found only at Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time theaters in the 1980s. Where they got this animatronic remains unknown, but it was likely bought in an auction. Another cool thing is that the store featured an articulated Billy Bob costume. The store also featured other very unsettling mascot characters and obvious unlicensed voice acting for the Rockafire. Moving on to what makes this lost media, no footage besides an exterior photo and what we have from the advertisement exists or has been found. A lot of stuff besides the basics from the store is all we know. In 1994, Funtime Pizza would permanently close due to poor business or financial issues. They weren't permanently closed, but they just moved to a different location. As of today, the building still stands, untouched by time. And that was Lost Media from ShowBiz Pizza Place. This video was very fun to make, but it took a lot of time. So a like and maybe even a subscription really make my day and help me make more content. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, so bye-bye.